Hi, I'm Colin Hall. Over the years, Stephen, my son, and I have collected the most wonderful stories on programs that we've been on, and where we've asked people to talk to us about stories about humans that were special. This is a story about in fact, he was a general in the police force at the stage that he told the story, but he told us that up to the age of 12, he didn't go to school. He had no money, his parents had no money, and so he was destined to look after his father's cattle, which was a joke really, because I think it was one cow and 2 goats. But there he was in the middle of the veld looking after these beasts. And all he did to keep himself from going frantic was to learn stick fighting. Now, amongst the Zulu people, stick fighting is one substantial challenge. You stick fight to win. And he became a champion, and his uncle came to see him one day and said, "Why aren't you at school?" He said, "No money." He said, "My uncle gave me the money and I went to school." And when I got to the local school, the principal saw me coming and he said to me, "Hey you, new boy, you can come into my school, but you have to put your sticks down." I said, "That's hard, because when you're a stick fighter, your sticks are your clothes. That's like asking you to come into a class naked." However, he said to me, "You put your sticks down, don't you take your sticks." So I did, and I went into the class, and the very first thing that happened to me was that I encountered what we would call a bully. He was a big boy, he'd been at school ever since he was young, and he saw me as a new boy, and he called me new boy, and he taunted me as new boy. New boy this and new boy that. And so at break time, I couldn't resist. I went outside of the fence and I collected my sticks, and I beat him up. And while I was beating him up and he was bleeding, one of the teachers took us both to the principal. And the principal said to me, "Hey you, new boy, I warned you. I told you, put your sticks down outside. You're not allowed to bring your sticks in." He said, "And now I'm going to shambok you for being disobedient." And he said, to my utter surprise, the bully, who was crying and bleeding, said to the principal, "No, sir. It's not him that's at fault. I taunted him. It's me that should be beaten." He said, I couldn't believe what I heard. The principal couldn't either. He said, "Well, now what am I supposed to do? Beat you both? Or beat one or beat the other?" So he let us off and he sent us back to the classroom. And he said, I became friends with that man. I was friends with him until I carried his box to his grave.